SNAP benefits are going to be suspended as of November 1st. It is food insecurity that is not only going to be felt by recipients of SNAP, but also all these people who've been furloughed, all these people who have lost their jobs. I mean, we are going to unfortunately experience a lot of hard time, or a lot of people are, and we need to be able to step up and help wherever we can. And that's due to federal government shutdown, SNAP benefits suspended beginning November 1st. This is from Oklahoma City. The federal fundings for supplemental nutrition assistance program will be suspended beginning November 1st. Currently, more than 684,000 plus Oklahomans rely on SNAP benefits to supplement their families' food purchases. That's just Oklahoma. Of course, our governor is fighting back. He's been fighting back, but he's also trying to help. And so I wanted to share this.
Government shutdown now raising concerns for some California residents who rely on CalFresh food benefits.
State officials warn that funds could soon run out. CBS 8's Chris Groh has reaction and what one local nonprofit is doing today to help families.
A lot of developing angles here to this story happening right now. So let's cover the very latest. We'll start with Governor Gavin Newsom, who just this morning announced a number of different actions that he is taking in response to the impact on the CalFresh program by the government shutdown. He says that he is sending the California National Guard to food banks across the state to work and help them operate in a humanitarian mission. That being released today. He also said that they will fast track up to $80 million to help offset disruptions to the SNAP or CalFresh program here in California, which across the state serves about 5.5 million people. But here in San Diego County, goes to about 395,000 individuals and nearly 240,000 households. Now, the county also said that if the government shutdown continues, then they will have to start notifying CalFresh recipients, which they have already, that November benefit payments may not be made locally. And again, be something that they may be without during this government shutdown, which has continued here for several days. Now, also something that we're keeping an eye on is that there is a supplemental food drive happening here at Jewish Family Service in Kearney Mesa. This has been something that has been going on here throughout the government shutdown, trying to assist those who are impacted by a disruption in benefits, but then also those who have not been able to get paid. So that is going to be taking place here today, as well as during other Wednesdays here for the foreseen future while this government shutdown is going on. Jewish Family Service again here on Balboa in Kearney Mesa. And of course, we will continue to cover all aspects and impacts here throughout our region by the government shutdown here on CBS 8.
Obviously, this is not just a California issue, right? This is a nationwide issue. I did find some resources. This website, Feeding America, you can put in your zip code and find local food banks near you. And when I put in ours, what came up is Second Harvest Food Bank, which gives you a list of all the food banks in your area. So I think one of the things we can do, obviously, who have maybe some means, is to donate what we can to a lot of these food banks. So this is Second Harvest. Look at all these locations.
Good organization.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was just thinking about, Jazzy, because he wants to take away the funding from blue states that don't elect people that he want elected. And I feel like if that's the case, he's going to fund the red states, but not the blue states. And if I were the blue states, I'd withhold my federal taxes that supplement them other red states.
In New York, we have City Harvest, and they rescue food. So they get food that might go to waste, like from restaurants, also through donations, and they provide it to food pantries and soup kitchens across the city, and actually not just across New York City. So cityharvest.org is a resource for people in New York.
Perfect. Thank you, Keisha. And we'll try to, as we move into November, if the shutdown continues, our hope is that we can continue to share resources for people and do what we can to get the word out.
In New York, we also have the churches. Local churches definitely have their food banks, and they are providing food as well. Please keep that in mind.
That's a great point. Thank you, August. And there are other organizations, but these are just a couple where people can go to and get resources if they need it. In the midst of this, the Republicans, or Trump at least, is getting desperate because they know that the shutdown reflects very poorly on them. People know this is not a Democratic shutdown. This is Republican shutdown. So what is he doing now? He's threatening Social Security and Medicare. And depending on how this goes, this would be a huge mistake. This would be, how many? 8 million people were out there Saturday?
7.
I saw recently that they raised the estimate to 8.2 million.
Okay.
8.2? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, starving the whole country. I mean, I told you he was trying to kill us. I don't know what to say. I had the foghorn out.
This will be a massive uprising. Uprising.
It should be massive right now. I know some people right now that don't want to hear this and don't want to talk about it. And I don't even know what to say to them no more.
Until it affects them.
I don't know what makes them think it won't.
I think that's the point. When it
really
does.
Okay. I know people trying to, I'll be telling everybody business in a minute. So excuse me.
So the government shut down, right? Nobody's working. We're paying taxes, but nobody's working. I know the Democrats are trying. So during this shutdown, what are they doing? They're demolishing part of the White House to make room for a $200 and some odd ballroom. They're trying to send Argentina $40 billion. They're refusing to swear in, right? Congresswoman from Arizona who has filed a lawsuit, by the way. We'll get to the Dome jets. They want to buy her 2 luxuries jets. And this is the one I didn't fact check. If anybody knows this.
The one for Diddy?
Yeah.
That's true too.
Well, of course. He said that he wasn't, but we all know he's a liar.
This is disgusting in so many ways.
So where we get it wrong was we're supposed to be criminals, not following, the laws of the land like we supposed to.
What does she need with 2 Gulfstream luxury private jets?
Nothing.
I really want to say something mean about her looks.
Go ahead.
I'm really trying to withhold because I can't stand this woman. But I love that picture of her. It serves her well based on who she is.
Yes, I agree. I got that feeling myself when I saw that photograph. Yeah.
So disgusting.
Yeah.
She doesn't need this. This is what she did when she was governor of South Dakota. She wasted the people's money, and she's doing it again.
And this is all because of Epstein. He's doing all of this to not release Epstein.
I don't know.
I have to say to that administration, get your hands out of the American people's pocket.
Yeah,
I still wonder how the Supreme Court can sit here and just watch this. They have no say so, no, this, don't I?
Well, clearly their pockets are being filled.
Yeah. We already know they're really bad Supreme Court justices just recently that have put in office. They're all for Trump. And it's not supposed to work that way, huh, folks? We're supposed to be able to trust the Supreme Court to make their own opinions and go by the law, but they're not.
No, we're in a very bad spot. This is the one on the Arizona, the state of Arizona filed the lawsuit accusing House Speaker Mike Johnson of violating the Constitution by refusing to swear in Representative-elect Adelita Grijalva. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right.
We know who it is.
The plaintiffs argue that Johnson's delay has deprived hundreds of thousands of Arizonans representation.
It has. And he just stand there, he can lie. I mean, he lied better than Trump does. I said he just standing here lying and just talking and see what the Democrats are doing, see what they're doing. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie? It's from the 90s, I think, called The Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves.
I just watched it again recently. Yeah.
You know how
Yeah.
those people, the evil people at the law firm, like their face turns into like snakes because it represents who they are. That's what I think of when I see these people. I just think that underneath they're just slithering snakes.
Good analogy. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I have to watch that movie again. Yeah.
Really good.
And it was the wife who could see the true nature of who they were, and they were demons. They were the devil's disciples, right?
Mhm.